is model of solar eclipse. A solar eclipse is a stage when moon covers the sun and the people on the earth cannot see the sun properly. There are two types of solar eclipse. One is total solar eclipse and second is partial solar eclipse. When the total solar eclipse happens, we are in umbral region, and when the partial solar eclipse happens, we are in penumbral region. Umbral region means when we are in full shadow of the moon, and a penumbral region means we are in half shadow of the moon or partial shadow of the moon. Thank you.
Good morning, ma'am, and my dear friends. Today, I, Shresh Shukla, going to explain the phases of the moon. First point: the phases of the moon are the different way the moon looks from the earth over about a month. Second point: as the moon orbits around the earth, the half of the moon that faces the sun will be lit up. The different shape of the lit portion of the moon that can be seen by earth are known as phases of the moon. Third point: the same half of the moon always faces the earth because of tidal looking. So the phase will always cover over the same half of the moon surface. Point 4. A phase is an angle of the moon to the earth, so it appears different every day. The moon goes through 8 major phases. First, new moon. Second, waxing crescent moon. Third, the first quarter moon. Fourth, waxing gibbous moon. Fifth, full moon. Sixth, waning gibbous moon. Seventh, third quarter moon. And last one is waning crescent moon. Thank you and have a nice day ahead.
I am Shrehan Tiwari from class 5G. Today I am here to tell how a solar eclipse occurs. A solar eclipse occurs when the moon comes in between the sun and the earth. In this, the moon stops the rays of the sun and casts a black shadow on the earth. It occurs at the phase of a new moon. At this time, the sun is fully hidden by the moon, so the people on the earth cannot see the sun for some time, and this is called a total solar eclipse. But in the other case, when the moon covers only a part of the sun, that is called a partial solar eclipse. Now there are two types of shadow formed in the solar eclipse: the umbra and the penumbra. The umbra is the inner fully shaded shadow in which the sunlight is fully blocked, whereas in penumbra is a funnel shaped outer layering which blocks the sunlight partially. Thank you.
Good morning, teacher and my dear friends. Today I am going to show the model of the solar eclipse. During the journey of the earth, there comes a time when the moon comes in between the earth and the sun. Now in this case, the moon casts a shadow on the earth, and the people on the earth can't see the sun for some time. This is called total solar eclipse. When the moon covers a part of the sun, that is called a partial solar eclipse. So an eclipse of a sun is called solar eclipse. It only occurs in the time of new moon. Now I am going to show the example of solar eclipse.
See this I have put a mobile as a sun rays, and this lights up the moon, and the moon shadow cover up the earth, and the people on the earth can't see the sun for some time. See.
Thank you.
Morning, ma'am. My name is Vaibhavi, and today's topic is phases of the moon. So, I will tell you from which material I have made this project. I have used 3 thermocol balls, paints, and cardboard. So, today's question is how lunar eclipse happened and how solar eclipse happened. So, here we go. Solar eclipse happens when the new moon moves between the earth and the sun, while a lunar eclipse occurs when earth casts a shadow full moon. If a planet comes between earth and sun and is visible as black dot against the sun, it is called planet transit. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I am Riddhi and today I will be demonstrating a model to you all. This model is based on eclipses, and as we all know, there are 2 eclipses, lunar and solar eclipse. So let's start with lunar eclipse. During the lunar eclipse, Earth gets in the way of the sun's light hitting the moon, which means that during the night, a full moon fades away as Earth's shadow covers it up. The moon can also look reddish because Earth's atmosphere absorbs the other colors while it bends some sunlight towards the moon. And we can see lunar eclipse with our naked eyes. Now let us learn about solar eclipse. Sometimes when the moon orbits Earth, it moves between the sun and the earth. When this happens, the moon blocks the light of the sun from reaching earth. This causes an eclipse of the sun, known as solar eclipse. During a solar eclipse, the moon casts shadow onto earth, and we cannot see solar eclipse with our naked eyes. Now, let us learn about what is total and partial eclipse. In a total eclipse of the moon, the inner part of the earth's shadow, called umbra, falls on the moon's face. At the mid-eclipse, the entire moon is in shadow, which may appear reddish color. In a partial eclipse, the umbra takes a bite out of only a fraction of the moon. Now, let us study about how scientists study eclipse. Hundreds of years ago, when people observed the moon during an eclipse, they discovered that the shape of the earth is round. Even after all these years, scientists are still learning about the moon from lunar eclipses. In December 2011, NASA's Lunar Survey Orbiter gathered data about how quickly the moon's day side, the side that always faces Earth, cools during a lunar eclipse. NASA can learn what the moon's surface is made of from this data. If an area of the moon's surface is flat, it will cool quickly. Scientists use this data to know which area of the moon are rough with boulders and which are flat. NASA also studies solar eclipses. Scientists use solar eclipse as an opportunity to study the sun's corona. Let me tell you what's the meaning of corona. The corona is the sun's top layer. During an annular eclipse, NASA uses ground and space instruments to view the corona when the moon blocks the sun's glare. Now, let us do an activity to demonstrate the same. So, here the earth is blocking the sun's rays from reaching the moon. So, this is a lunar eclipse. And when the moon orbits the earth, It's known as solar eclipse. And the moon casts a shadow onto Earth. So these are the eclipses, and I know you will be able to understand the eclipses with the help of this model. Thank you.
My name is Yashashree and I made a project on the phases of the moon. First, we have spotter. Second, we have waxing gibbous. Then we have full moon. We have waxing gibbous. Then we have third quarter. We have waning crescent. We have full new moon, and then we have waxing crescent. Thank you.
Phases of the moon, and today I am going to demonstrate it. We see changing phases of the moon as it orbits around the earth. Different parts facing us are lit up by the